Humans often tend to believe that they possess absolute control over the world, but when faced with extreme weather events, we are starkly reminded of our limited influence. These occurrences, though often terrifying, also serve as awe-inspiring demonstrations of Mother Nature's incredible power. From the ferocity of sea storms that can wreck ships to the sheer force of record-breaking tornadoes and even the bone-chilling intensity of a fire tornado, these remarkable weather events captured on camera highlight nature's extraordinary might. Downburst. A downburst is a meteorological event characterized by a sudden and intense downward rush of wind from a thunderstorm cloud. It can generate strong horizontal winds when it reaches the ground. There are two primary types: dry and wet downbursts. These phenomena result from rapid downdrafts of cold air from the cloud base, fanning out upon reaching the ground and causing significant damage to structures, trees, power lines, and even aircraft. In Hungary, downbursts are a frequent meteorological occurrence, particularly during summer thunderstorms. Notable incidents include a downburst near Lugos in 2019, where winds reaching speeds of 75 miles per hour caused significant damage. On March 31, 2019, there was a highly destructive downburst cluster, which exhibited some characteristics of a small derecho, but did not meet the criteria for one. This event affected an area approximately 33 kilometres, 21 miles wide, and 45 kilometres, 28 miles long in the Bara and Parsa districts of Nepal, resulting in the tragic loss of 28 lives. Additionally, in June 2020, Budapest and various parts of Hungary experienced another downburst, characterised by winds exceeding 100 miles per hour. This event led to widespread damage and widespread power outages. Southern Ocean storms. The Southern Ocean storms are a captivating yet formidable aspect of weather, arising from the clash between frigid polar air and warmer subtropical air. These clashes give birth to fierce winds, towering waves, and torrential rainfall. For sailors, these storms are nightmarish, creating harsh conditions and drastically reducing visibility. But their impact extends beyond the sea. They play a significant role in our global climate by facilitating the release of carbon dioxide from the ocean into the atmosphere. These storms are not your typical rain showers. They are massive, often spanning up to 2,000 miles from north to south and affecting a vast area of up to 4 million square miles of ocean simultaneously. They are frequent and fast-moving, with the ferocious polar fronts known as the Roaring 40s and Furious 50s sweeping through every few days. Waves can reach up to 20 metres high, as seen in a 2014 recording by the Royal New Zealand Navy. Furthermore, they bring a drastic temperature drop of up to 10 degrees Celsius after the cold front passes. Fire tornado. Fire tornadoes, rare but terrifying, form when scorching temperatures and turbulent winds collide, creating fiery whirlwinds. These monstrous twisters can reach towering heights, with temperatures exceeding 1,000 degrees Celsius, and hurl flaming debris, causing widespread devastation. A recent occurrence was in Greece during the August 2021 wildfires, where a video captured a fire tornado tossing an uprooted tree meters into the air. Greece had battled numerous wildfires since July 2021, leading to mass evacuations and encroaching on Athens and Evia. Fire tornadoes have also been seen in wildfire-prone regions like Australia, Canada, and the United States. In 2018, a deadly fire tornado in California claimed a firefighter's life and reached EF3 tornado wind speeds. Going back to 1871, a fire tornado in Wisconsin claimed hundreds of lives and lifted railroad cars off the ground. Glacier tsunami. Glacier tsunamis result from climate-induced glacier retreat, exposing unstoppable slopes prone to collapse. Melting ice weakens rock bindings, increasing landslide risk. Meltwater accumulates, forming lakes, adding energy for tsunamis. Global occurrences, especially in mountainous regions like the Himalayas, British Columbia and Alaska, are observed. In November 2020, British Columbia's West Greenville Glacier saw a massive 48 million cubic metre landslide, causing a tsunami that devastated the Elliott Creek Valley and Southgate River estuary. It travelled 14 kilometres with tsunami waves up to 70 metres high, causing extensive damage. Similarly, in October 2015, near Alaska's Tyndall Glacier, a colossal landslide generated a tsunami in the Ton Fjord, moving at speeds of up to 160 kilometres per hour, with waves reaching 193 metres, eroding around 12 kilometres of shoreline. Glacier tsunamis, while rare, pose a severe threat to life and property. Huge dust storm. In the Atacama Desert of Chile, there's a town named Diego de Almagro, which has a history of experiencing dust storms. These dust storms are like massive walls of dust and debris that are carried into the area by strong winds, often associated with thunderstorms. On March 17, 2022, this town faced a colossal dust storm that severely reduced visibility and created hazardous conditions for its residents. Dust storms occur when powerful winds lift large amounts of sand and dust from dry, barren soil into the atmosphere. While dust storms may appear dramatic, they bring about numerous challenges. They can disrupt the climate, have adverse effects on human health, harm the environment, and pose difficulties across various sectors. For instance, the fine dust particles can interfere with cloud formation and precipitation, as well as upset the Earth's radiation balance. Dust storms can reduce visibility for both drivers and pilots, resulting in accidents and delays. They can also damage crops and soil quality by removing organic matter and essential nutrients. Additionally, dust storms can be particularly problematic for individuals with respiratory conditions such as asthma, causing health issues. Storm Imogen. In early February 2016, the UK's Meteorological Authority, the Met Office, issued widespread warnings about an impending storm named Imogen that was poised to hit the country in a matter of days. This storm had the potential to bring wind speeds of up to 80 miles per hour, which, while not on par with the devastating force of hurricanes, was considerably more severe than what the UK typically experiences, and posed a significant threat of causing extensive damage. Storm Imogen was approaching from the southwest, originating across the Atlantic Ocean. The first region to bear the brunt of its impact was Cornwall, a place where houses had historically been constructed along the seafront to capitalise on the typically stunning coastal views. However, the situation took a dramatic turn for the residents in the days that followed, as the storm unleashed powerful waves that relentlessly battered the coastline. This onslaught resulted in an estimated $1 million worth of damage and left the once spectacular seaside views transformed into scenes of destruction and upheaval. Surprise Siberian hailstorm. In the summer of 2014, an unexpected hailstorm struck a Siberian beach, catching beachgoers by surprise. What had started as a joyful day of sun and sand turned into chaos as massive blocks of ice suddenly rained down on the unsuspecting crowd. Despite Siberia's largest city, Novosibirsk, experiencing scorching temperatures of up to 99 degrees Fahrenheit earlier in the day, the hailstorm brought a sudden and dramatic 35-degree Fahrenheit temperature drop. This might have been a relief from the 100-degree heat had it not been for the apocalyptic hailstorm. The storm began in the late afternoon with strong gusts sweeping across the sandy beach, positioned between two bridges over the world's fifth longest river. Swimmers rushed to shore, seeking cover from the giant hailstones. The powerful gusts scattered towels, beach mats, and personal belongings, leaving beachgoers huddled under umbrellas and inflatable sun lounges for protection. Glacier collapse. The Italian Alps recently witnessed a catastrophic event triggered by the collapse of its largest glacier, located on the majestic Marmolada mountain in the Italian Dolomites. This devastating incident occurred just one day after an alarming record-high temperature of 50 degrees Fahrenheit was recorded at the glacier's summit on July 3, 2022. Footage captured from a nearby refuge revealed a terrifying mix of fast-moving snow and rocks thundering down the mountain slopes, accompanied by deafening noise. Tourists, using their mobile phones, captured scenes of the greyish avalanche sweeping away everything in its path. Helicopters took to the skies to participate in rescue efforts and monitor the situation from above. Rescue teams in northeast Italy mobilised all available alpine teams, including search dogs, to aid in the operation. Experts warn that melting ice and snow caused by global warming poses a significant threat to this region's ecosystem and infrastructure. They express concerns about the potential for more ice collapses, with predictions that glaciers in Scandinavia and Central Europe may lose 60 to 80% of their mass by the century's end. Hurricane Katrina. Hurricane Katrina, a devastating Category 5 Atlantic hurricane, wreaked havoc in 2005, particularly in New Orleans and its surroundings. On August 29, 2005, Katrina made landfall in Louisiana, packing winds of 145 miles per hour. The city of New Orleans faced a dire situation as water overflowed with levees and breached them, inundating parts of the lower 9th Ward with up to 12 feet of flooding, eventually rising to rooftops. By August 31st, floodwaters had peaked, submerging parts of the city under 20 feet of water. Thousands remained stranded awaiting rescue. While the focus was on New Orleans, Katrina also caused substantial damage along the Gulf Coast, with Mississippi experiencing extensive destruction, displacing around 66,000 residents. Tragically, over 1,700 lives were lost.
We are gonna die out here if they do not see somebody out here right now.
And countless others were displaced, resulting in billions of dollars in damages. Hurricane Katrina stands as one of the costliest natural disasters in US history. Typhoon winds. Hong Kong, a coastal city accustomed to the threat of typhoons, frequently experiences the brunt of these tropical cyclones originating in the Western Pacific Ocean. These natural phenomena can unleash a barrage of havoc, featuring potent winds, relentless rainfall, storm surges and flooding, significantly disrupting daily life and causing extensive damage. In 2022, the city faced its most severe typhoon, Nesat, which struck on October 18th. Nesat was a formidable force, boasting wind speeds of up to 156 kilometers per hour and spanning a vast 147 kilometers in width. To alert its residents, Hong Kong employs an 8-tier warning signal system, ranging from Signal 1, signifying an approaching typhoon, to Signal 10, indicating hurricane-level winds exceeding 118 kilometers per hour at sea level. The last time a Signal 10 was issued was on September 16, 2018, when Mangkhut, the most intense typhoon since 1946, unleashed devastating gusts of up to 256 kilometers per hour, resulting in widespread destruction and disruption. Feel free to share your opinions in the comments section, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you for tuning in.